Part 3 of The Claws of Axos, similarly superlative as the first two parts. This one does drag a little bit though. The Doctor and Joe Grant spent too much of it captured and being interrogated / threatened. I do really enjoy the turn which the Master storyline takes during this particular entry. We're left unsure as to what he's truly thinking, although it is quite possible that toward the end of that exceptional cliffhanger, he genuinely means it, and it's not as though he's tricking them into destroying the Doctor and Joe Grant. That just happens to be part of what has to be done in order to destroy Axos. He does deem it as a severe threat, or maybe he is employing some trickery and he's thinking, yes, we can destroy the Doctor as well. Maybe he's begrudging about it as well. He does admire the Doctor to some degree, it has been established. In any instance, the VFX are still very, very strong. The score is highly enticing. Brigadier's fun as ever. That American fellow, he's relatively likable. He's somewhat competent in the schematic of this plot. I likely candidate for the weakest entry of this four-parter. All the same, there's still as much to praise, or a similar amount to praise, The Claws of Axos Part 3 as I felt there was about Parts 1 and 2. Let's consider here now, how does the third Doctor differ from the second Doctor? Because I used to think that earlier on in Season 7 and prior in Season 8, it felt as though I could imagine Troughton behaving in the way that Pertwee's portraying, although now it is as though Pertwee's individual personality, his distinctiveness is taking shape. He's more authoritative. I think that's because he's very frustrated having been trapped on Earth for so long now, by his relative perception anyway. And because you could imagine Troughton as potentially a younger, more ramshackle, not literally, but in terms of his disposition, so pathologically, Troughton's a younger Hartnell, during a more reckless, less whimsical / psychologically retired point in his life. And Pertwee was like Troughton, except that it's like Pertwee is the stage between Troughton and Hartnell in terms of the growth of one's personality. That's going to be my vague claim today. We'll close it here. Thanks everyone. Tune in for part 4 if you're so inclined.